What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Backtrack Cinema. In this video today, we'll be looking at my top 5 moments from Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. So pop some popcorn, get a drink, and let's get ready to talk Jason Lives. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jason. You're watching Backtrack Cinema. So today, we're doing our top 5 moments of Jason Lives. My question for you is, what's your favorite Friday the 13th film? Let me know in the comments below. Jason Lives is my favorite Friday the 13th film. I have always loved this film ever since I was a kid. It's my gateway to horror. So I'm really excited to bring you my top 5 moments from this film. And it's going to be a blast, man, an absolute blast. Without further ado, let's just get on with it. So coming at number 5 is Paulas Death. I love Paulas Death, but it's not so much her death, it's the build up to her death. I find this is where Jason Voorhees is very much acting like Michael Myers, kind of. Paula gets up and Jason's sitting there in the window. It's such a fucking creepy scene, man. And he's walking alongside her, you know, and Paula's walking along. You could easily put, you know, that Halloween theme in there and it would work. Like, you could easily see them walking across and going, dun, 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 and it'd be creepy as hell. I loved all the sound effects with the, you know, the leaves blowing and the wind howling when she's outside, and she runs up to her cabin. She has this feeling that someone's watching her. You know what I mean? And when you actually see Jason doing that, it's incredible. I do not know why Jason had the urge to fuck her up so bad. She's the sweetest character in the whole movie. Goes against all the tropes. You know, she's not doing drugs. She's not having sex. She's not drinking. All she's doing is looking after the children, and look what happens to her. And the sheriff finds her later. He does this blood all over the cabin. It's like, what the fuck did Jason do to her? But there's just a lot of really good atmosphere, and there's some really legit tension in that scene, I find. I just absolutely love it. Coming at number 4 is Sheriff Garris's kill. This kill's awesome. No blood, just sound effects with the breaking of his fucking back. The sheriff and Jason really duke it out here, and this is where I find the sheriff really redeemable. I mean, yes, he didn't believe Tommy, but man, who the fuck would, right? I mean, Tommy's acting all freaking crazy and shit. I love Tommy Jarvis, but you start understanding the sheriff that when push comes to shove, he's right in the mix, man. He's taking Jason full on, trying to smash his head off with a freaking rock. He's blown him away with a shotgun, and then he just gets his back just freaking crunched, man. But, like, it's almost comical to look at. I know when I was younger, me and my buddy used to rewind it because we found it kind of funny. That's how demented we are. But he just, you know, cracks his back. You know what I mean? All the way back. And it's just a gnarly kill. It's an absolutely gnarly kill, man. Coming at number 3 is the whole RV scene.
Sounds like you're having fun back there. What are you doing? Is it coming?
This is so fucking entertaining. This is the most entertaining part of this whole movie because of Court and Nikki. You know what I mean? Jason walking in, seeing them having sex. He's kind of like this, you know, he's got that still innocent child thing going, what's going on there? And just, you know, just what Tom McLaughlin did, you know, not showing any nudity, showing the nudity on the man with his shirt all freaking rolled up. And freaking, you know, they got the freaking, it's all about, you know, it's all about being young and having fun. You got a hot chick in the trailer. You're rocking the freaking tunes. She wants him to last the end of the song. I just love the look on Court's face.
It's only 10 more minutes.
I love it so much. Oh, we've all been there, guys, haven't we? And then there's some, like, really cool camera work here where how Jason gets into the trailer when Court's outside. And he's slowly going around the trailer and shit like that. I really like all the tension involved. You know, the smoke and the fog and the trees and everything. The atmosphere is good. And then when he gets into the trailer, rocking the Alice Cooper, I just love this song, you know, I'm a teenage Frankenstein. It's so good, man. Just him rocking out while freaking Nikki's getting freaking killed in the freaking bathroom. you know, and he goes, "You want some company or what?" And he just keeps going like, "This is great. This is great. I have never had such a good time in my life." He's like flipping that RV and shit like that. And you know, one of the most iconic shots, you get one of the most iconic shots here where Jason blows the freaking door open and he's just standing on the trailer. It's such a great shot, man. Such a great shot. It's just so entertaining. It has, you know, the cinematography. It has the music. There's humor in it. I just really like the humor, but there's also some good tension in this whole scene. The whole scene has a bit of everything, and it makes it so great. Coming at number 2 is the ending. I think the way they ended this movie was absolutely perfect. If we never got another Friday movie after this, I would have been okay with this ending. I mean, we all know the curse of Jason, drowned in the lake. When his mom got beheaded, he rises. How great is it just to contain this curse by chaining him down to the bottom of the lake where he's home? The lore is that, you know, he's territorial. He stays in Crystal Lake. How great is it to chain him to the bottom of that lake? And the fact that Tommy is the one who puts him there is very important to the story of these characters, because Jason's taunting him. He's haunting him. You know, when he's down in there and the curse is, you know, contained, hopefully he doesn't have no more hallucinations and shit like that. Like he says right at the end, Jason's home, it's finally over. It's a great ending, man. And I just really like how it's on the water. Tommy's calling Jason a pussy and shit. And he's like, Jason just goes right in there, and it's kind of like a Jaws ending, right? It's on the water. And when Jason breaks that boat, and the look of Jason in the water chained down when he's like this, I think is fantastic cinematography. Absolutely fantastic. I love this scene so much. I mean, the movie has a bit of everything, doesn't it? It has horror, action, comedy, you know, this wildly entertaining, man. And with the fire around the boat and everything, so cinematic. Such a cinematic movie, such a cinematic scene. I absolutely love how they ended this movie. But coming at number 1 has to be the opening to this film. This opening, I think, sells this whole movie. You're completely invested in this movie after that opening. I know a lot of people, their biggest complaint is the comedy and how it gets too funny. This opening is one of the most fantastic things I've ever seen, and this was my first horror film. So little 7-year-old Jason sitting on his beanbag, panel walls everywhere, tube TV, right? And seeing this scene for the first time, it just imprinted on me. I just seen Jason in his coffin with the maggots and shit and his one eye opening, the thunder and lightning, that Frankenstein homage to everything. You know, this feels like an old monster movie, you know what I mean? And I just love every beat of it. Every beat of this scene is absolutely fantastic. The score to it is amazing. I have it on vinyl. I listen to it in my car. I absolutely just love the opening of the scene. And you know, when he comes out of that freaking grave and that music and everything like that, pulls the guy's fucking heart out. This is a Jason where Tom McLaughlin's telling you we are not screwing around. This is an unstoppable Jason, like a Terminator Jason, man. And just the presence of Jason here and the look of him at night and everything. I just, man, this scene is so good. So good. I absolutely love it to death. Those are my top 5 moments from Jason Lives, guys. But what about yours? Let me know your favorite moment for Jason Lives in the comments below. Tell me one good moment, 5 moments. Tell me some of your favorite parts. Let's just have a great discussion about Jason Lives in the comments below. If you're new to the channel and you like the content I'm dishing out, then subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear from you. Go down the rabbit hole. Check out my other Friday the 13th reviews I've done. Check out the channel, have fun on the channel, and all that jazz. I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I really appreciate you guys watching the channel and all that kind of stuff. And my name is Jason. You're all watching Backtrack Cinema. I will see you on the next video, and I will see you in the movies. Cheers.